All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Friday. It is Octane Friday. And you know what? We love that here in the cave when we get to just kick it up a notch. And bonus snowstorm here in New England. First major snowstorm. It was a long time coming. Love it out there. Hope you're enjoying wherever you are at. Nice week here in the Rock Cave. I did throw, as I mentioned, I think 3 7+ minute episodes, so we will try to not do that today. I won't put you through that today, I promise. I just read that CDs went up in sales for the first time in 17 years. How about that? I don't know what people are playing their CDs on. They certainly aren't buying cars with CD players in them. They must be dusting off their CD players and not playing Spotify. It's interesting turn of events for CDs. How about you? You still listening to any CDs out there? I don't even have a player in my house right now. But anyway, I think I'm putting one in here in the cave. So what are we talking about today? Fridays are fun, right? Because we get to turn it up. And today I didn't even bother to look at any anniversaries of music or anything at all. I said, Mark, what are you feeling today? What are you feeling? And frankly, there's a few bands that just come to me pretty much right away when I want to just crank things up. Obviously, AC/DC is one of my top ones. And this one came to me pretty much before that today. So we are going back to, well, it'll be March of 1987 with the band Whitesnake. I mean, Whitesnake, I feel like they play just a few of their songs, and people are casual fans, but you got to listen to more of their stuff. You really got to listen to Slide It In. You got to listen to that whole album there. But in 1987, they put out their self-titled album. And what's up with self-titled albums? You guys good with that? I mean, I know Boston, and you think Boston, that one's fine, I guess. But, it's kind of funny to just say Whitesnake. Which album do you like by Whitesnake? Whitesnake. So what do you think about self-titled albums, people? It wasn't just self-titled around the globe, though. It was released on different labels in different countries and different track listings in different countries. In Europe, in Australia, it was called 1987, not to be confused with 1984, by Van Halen. It had 2 different songs on it, and it was minus some songs from the U.S. version. In Japan, it was called Serpens Albus. So, anyway, that's some more information for you. This lead single of this album is Still of the Night. What a song this is, right? That went to number 79 on the Billboard Hot 100. That was kind of a low number for me. I didn't realize it only went to number 79. It went to number 16 in the UK. Of course, they're from London. Formed in 1978 when David Coverdale left Deep Purple and and was going to be solo, and this was his backing band. But once they got things together and moving along, they decided we're going to be a band with a name. So it went to number 18 on the mainstream rock charts in the U.S. So I guess maybe a lot of the music I listened to would pay more attention to that mainstream rock charts, because usually when I'm reading about music, the stuff I like went pretty high on that chart. This song was written by David Coverdale and guitarist John Sykes. Right before the video shoot, it was supposed to be pre-famous Claudia Schiffer who was in the video. That fell apart at the last second, and that's when they got Tawny Kitaen, his future wife, David Coverdale's future wife, to be in that video. Famously, the beginning of all those videos that she's in. And this album just skyrocketed Whitesnake. Went to number 2 in the U.S., sold 8 million copies in the U.S. alone, 4 singles. This was just a huge monster record in 1987. And that's your song of the day, Still of the Night. I love this song. I mean, it's this hard rocker. It's got everything you need. I mean, look at his hair. Look at Tawny's hair. Look at everything about the video. And then you got that part that's kind of like classical music in there. And then it kicks in again with his scream. I mean, this is just, you forget about how good this song is. You just have to turn it up in your car and play it really loud from beginning to end with no distractions. and it's just good. It's so good for a Friday. So that's your song of the day. We're going to cut it short of 6 minutes. Perfect Pierce. Good job today in the cave. Still of the night, Whitesnake. Filling up your ears, rolling into the weekend. Have a good one, and as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.